streaming. Okay. Yes, it's working. Fantastic. Okay, I believe everything is working as it should be. Oh, there's level up plan 2. Okay. So, we'll wait until I know everything works. How do I... Ah, yes. Here we are. No. Okay. I'm just checking to see if the link works. It should do. This is the link. Hello. Hello. Ayop. Okay. Do I have ultra low latency? I would like to have ultra low latency because I would like to react to what's being said in a timely manner. Slow down mode, no. I don't know how to do this. If I can't do this here, it's definitely not an OBS. Okay. Okay. Edit the stream, but that just changes the automatic chapters. Okay, I don't know how to do it. Let's just get started. Hello, Velocity. Oh. So, I hope everything's working. I have my controller. Can you hear me? All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is a system and a half. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I have time warped. That's where we're at. I've time warped. Let's have a look at my characters. Okay, you can hear me just fine. There is a fair delay. Can you see the game? Can you hear the game? Can you see me? Okay. Oh, I've forgotten so much about this game. Okay, so... okay, maybe for now I won't worry too much about what I've got, because... I don't know, so... Ascend keys, I have 4 keys. So I'm looking for 5. If I'm not mistaken, it was... Okay, so I think I had 4. Maybe increase my own volume over the game. Okay, I can do this. Desktop audio. I've reduced the desktop audio a little bit. Has that worked? Okay. So, red is the first path, then blue, then green, then yellow. So was red what the first... Aha, so this went to... Okay, let's just follow this. So, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 keys I've got. So I need to go to 5. So I need to go to wherever red 5 is. I think red 5 is down here. Okay. What am I doing here? Arrow strike, I suppose. Okay. I've forgotten so much. Deal wind damage to the nearest enemy. Inner demon is useless outdoors. Twist. Okay. So twist is good if the enemy's on full health. Okay. Well, we won our first battle since coming back. So, I believe red is the first couple of... So there's 1 to 5, I think. Or is it 1 to 6? 5. So then red leads here. Yes. Okay, the system works. The system works. Okay. Twist, I'll wait until the vulture's ready. Okay. There we go. Chaos. Could have waited, I suppose. Fantastic. Okay. And the things are back. Now, I think it would have been helpful if I didn't have such a long gap between playing this, getting to the time warp and actually playing again, because now I've forgotten where I have to go in the maze. Oh, now I'm using the demon. Yeah. Oh well. So... I suppose today is just about me getting used to this again. Let's get the elf. Yeah, it's just about me getting used to everything again. Oh, we've got an extract. Okay. Right, encounter rate. Do I want it to be up or down? I think... Okay, I need to remember what I need to be doing. So spells carry on through. The thing that stays... Okay. Alright, information. I've got to go back here. So, how far were you? How far had you progressed with Level Up Plan 3? Oh, okay. Stamina, defeat, time. Okay, let's just read this. Time warping will revert all experience, spell inventories, chronofacts, and keys to how they were at the start of the game. All fog will be cleared, and each character will gain 200 growth. Aha. So growth is the stat I'm looking at. So all I need to do is get to the next time warp, I believe. So all I want to do is to get the keys as fast as possible, but of course to get the keys at later stages, I will need to be quite powerful, I believe. Okay. That makes sense. It's nice that the flags weren't reset though. That was a very, very helpful touch. Okay, I may as well warp. Fantastic, I got Holy Strike. Power per target 105, accuracy 100%. Okay, Drain, Chaos. Ah, and each spell has enchantments. I remember now. Okay. Ascend. Oh, I can ascend to fight. I best not. Let's save. Okay, we've got loads of space for spells, I suppose. Now, I did get Holy Strike, right? Oh, Holy Strike's got quite a lot of stuff. So here we have Attract, Repel, Aura. Hang on, what does Aura do? Information. Enchantments. No. Oh, what is Curse? Ah! Aha, so that's for the final base. Okay. That is a really handy part, the information part. Okay. So, Aura I don't have to worry about for now at all. Okay, so theoretically I could grab Holy Strike. Mind buff. Whereas this has everything but mind buff, basically. Ah, so that was quite a good... Then again, Twist is quite powerful. You know what? I'm gonna go for Holy Strike. I think it's worth it. Oh, I can change it like this. Okay, what did Whitney get? Inner Demon. Grind. Grind? Do I want that? Yeah, we'll grab Grind. Ah, but I'll lose one Repel. Chaos. Extract. Okay, I'll leave it the way it was. And here we have Heal, Arrow Strike, Poison and Chaos. Which Chaos is better? Body Boost, Mind Buff, Soul Jolt. Okay. Okay. Just hold on one moment. I'd like to check something. Oh dear. How? Sorry. Up draw. Hide ups. Okay. Alright, no worries. So, okay, so now I need to go to 6. There is no 6, I don't believe. Oh, there is 6. It's straight down. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry, this is really messy. Okay, so 6 is straight down. So I believe this is the final red. 6 is here. Fantastic. This system, I am... Okay, I've got a question. I've got a question. Did you... Oh, why did I press recover? Did you expect the... Did you expect the player to use the flags in the way that I did? I don't know if I've asked you that before. I might have done. Okay. Aha! So I need to go left, I think. I'll wait for the lion to die. I was expecting people to make trails, but not quite like this. Chaos. You can recover. Okay, and I'll wait for the pirate to die before I use Holy Strike. Okay. Alright. And we're off. Oh dear, I didn't save where to go. Okay, I'll go this way. And I'll make sure I set flags there. I think I underused the flags inside the ogre. Oh damn. Oh, inside the... Oh dear. Warren's not having a good time. Oh dear, Warren. Oh dear. Yes! Okay, Chaos came to the rescue. Yeah, I think she should be right. Yeah, I think I underutilized the flags in the... inside the places. Or did I? I've got this here. Okay, so that's where it is. I may as well go and grab it and then come back down and cordon off the other one, the other route. Yeah, so before I was having a problem that my controller wouldn't connect. I think you just didn't use them when you went the right way the first time. So today the problem I've got an Xbox controller that I'm using connected to the computer, and I use a fantastic program called Xpadder to map the buttons on the controller to keys on the keyboards, which allows me to use it with the Level Up Plan and Level Up Plan 2. Now the problem was I couldn't connect it to Bluetooth. Why? Well, I thought the Bluetooth adapter had a problem with it, so I tried changing the driver for the Bluetooth adapter, just taking it out, putting it back in again, and nothing would seem to work. And then I thought restarting the computer. When I restarted the computer, I had the check disk. A disk isn't working, and I just remembered disk F was my flash drive, my USB stick, and That really wasn't helpful. Ooh, good chaos. So anyway, I took the USB stick out and everything works. So I don't know how a USB stick caused Bluetooth not to work, but... Oh, wrong button. Fantastic. Okay. I may as well warp. Or should I warp? I forgot about this. So, information... Warp. Warping will teleport you back. You will also lose 80% of the experience gained since your last warp. So, it's not worth warping. Okay. It's not worth warping in as much as... warping would mean... warping would mean... I'm not quite as powerful when I go to the next stage. But then again, I don't know where the next stage is. So I think maybe that is going to be helpful later on, not right now. And also I'll have more chronometers. Oh, what's this? What's this route? Oh, that's the three red flag here, okay. So after red... After red comes blue, I believe. You'll always end up losing that 80% because you'll need to warp eventually, yes. Yeah, so it means that... Let's say I have enough chronometers to get into the next base, then because I've got more experience, I'll be slightly more powerful, and that'll make my life easier in that base. But I think at this stage, with my chronometers being so low anyway, and the base is not being particularly difficult, I should be okay. Yes, the next one is blue. I'm just going to clean up these flags that I've left. Oh, I remember the archer. The archer was nasty. It was very difficult to deal with. Yeah, I remember. Oh dear. Chaos! He's aiming. Come on, give me chaos. Okay. That was good enough. Okay, so... I'm just going to give myself a little example of how it works. So I'll start from the middle like this. This is to remind myself the system. Okay. So I'm looking for blue 1. So this route is blue 1, 3, and 4. I may as well walk first because I'm not going to reach there. Aqua Blast, Pyro Strike, Recover All, Rain, Recover, Escape, Heal. Aeroblast. Blake, is Aeroblast any good? Body Buff, Body Jolt. It's got added Repel. This has got added Repel, rather. I think I'll stick with Aero Strike. Although, 200 power. Yeah, I'm going to swap over. Shift. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So I've played for 18 hours so far, wow. Okay, blue route. I am impressed with myself. Ah, those are the little nuggets that I got to collect. Completely forgot about those, and those increase my chronometers. Okay, that makes sense. The tiger's going to pounce. How much is that going to do? Oh, not too much. Okay. While I'm here, I may as well collect some of these nuggets. They aren't actually nuggets, I should say. They are... I'll find out exactly what they're called in just a moment. I'll do a poison on the hawk. I don't think that recover's necessary. Chronofax, that's the one. Chronofax. I was about to check in the settings. Oh, we've got an archer. Okay, I've got to be careful. Hopefully a chaos will help me. Okay. Uh-oh, archer's shooting. Ah, he got Blake. It's one of my chaoses down. Okay. Ugh. If you call Whitney, I'm just gonna run. That was a wise move. Okay. Hornet. Hello, Ella. Who are you and what are you a specialist in? Okay. Ella, this is Velocity 11, and she made this game from the ground up. So any questions you might have, I'm sure Velocity 11 can fill you in. Oh, we've got loads of these chronofacts here. Okay, I'll collect chronofacts until... I'll just collect all of these in my immediate view. Okay, we've got an archer, but he's right at the front, so that's good. Oh, he didn't even get to shoot. Fantastic. I think we'll heal with Blake. Yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid there is a delay, so whatever you're writing, I'll get it maybe, I don't know, 5 seconds late. Or rather, you'll see the video 5 seconds late. I'll get it 5 seconds late. Both work. I wonder, can I switch spells away from the helipad? I can't remember. I think it's possible that I can't. Okay, I'm not going to go too far off. Oh, I've got a question. I'm not entirely sure if the... This is number 7. I'm looking for... I think I'm looking for number 7. Am I good at this game? Probably not. Okay, I think I better go inside first and then come out and collect as many of these as I can. That is a lot of chronofacts in one place. So when I first played this game, it had only just been released, and so it was up in the air, I think, whether I was good at it or not. But now you've probably had some other feedback. And how do I fare? It's definitely been a while. So great thing about Level Up Plan 2 is that you've got to think in the short term. So I'm in the middle of a combat situation. I've got to make the right choices. But there's also a long-term strategy. And see, I think I'm okay at the short term, but the long term maybe I'm not so good at. Oh, well, that's not good. Why is it? Why have I got a red flag here? Okay. Aha! That's the target. You mean nothing's changed in the game since then? Okay, we've got 2 octopus and an elf. If I can get rid of the elf, that would be helpful. Oh dear, Whitney. Hold on. Hold on for dear life. Get the elf. Get him. Oh, nice. Oh, with feedback, okay. Okay, so this was a very easy dungeon, a very easy base, as far as the maze is concerned. Maybe I could show the final boss, but it wouldn't be. It'd be a bit embarrassing. Okay. Oh, I have to show the final boss. Okay. Well, I think I may as well warp anyway, because I'm very low on chronometers. 2 sirens and a pirate. Oh dear. No. Okay. Well, base 7 is harder when there's fog because the paths are wide. Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, I've got a warp. Pyro Strike, Pyro Blast, Shift, Arrow Strike, Tsunami. Deal water damage to all enemies, accuracy 20. Arrow Strike, Freeze. Okay, let's save. Okay, we're going to ascend, and it's going to be embarrassing, but... An unprecedented metamorphosis. Okay, let's have a look. He's got 150,000. That didn't work out quite well. Okay. So, hold on. There was 6. Yes, so there was 6 or 7. So now I should be on 8. And 8 will be over here. Let's go. Yeah, so that was the final boss. The final boss is this thing looming in the sky that was unleashed. And Basically, I've got to get stronger. Okay, so I'm heading down, but I may as well collect some of these. Yeah, after the first time, surely. Is it worth doing the poison? How much does Blake do in one hit? 138. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. Oh, there are just so many to collect. Okay. I'll do a little bit of collecting around here. Ah, it makes sense to do collecting beforehand so I can get a bit more powerful when I go in. What do chronometers stand for? What are they for? Well, chronometers, they mean this is the number of steps I can take in one go. So when I leave the helipad, that bit in the middle where all the flags come out of, when I leave that place in the middle, there is a limited amount of steps that I can take before I have to go to the menu and select warp again. And so you increase kilometers by gathering the chronofacts, the flashing artifacts in the level. Okay, just a few more. I'll go down to 100 and... I'll just click these last three. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's go left. Maybe that was a good guess. What does that flag mean? Maybe it means go the middle way. Or maybe not. Oh dear, alien. Garuda. Oh no. Oh no. This one took me ages the first time round. Yeah. Well, I will have to warp. Twist, arrow strike, escape, explode. That's quite good. Plus the enchantments aren't particularly good. Okay. So I was going this way, correct? Yes. And I'll collect some more chronofacts along the way. The vulture is going to squawk, and what does it do? It does nothing. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, let's hope Warren gets the job done. Almost. Okay, we should be fine. Very good. Okay. Just going to collect these up here. Okay, I'd rather actually enter the base. Now, is the left way the correct way? I'm going to say yes it is. I just realised something I should be doing is setting the encounters as high outside so I can get a lot of battles in, and then low inside. See, that's what I mean. Long term, I'm really bad at it. Okay. So the poison damage has gone up from 10 to 16. Is that because of the goblin stats, or is it simply because Blake has leveled up slightly since the last time? Or gained more experience since the last time? Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go straight up. If I get there, that is. Okay, Druid. I think we can take him. He's first. Inner Demon. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That did not go very well. I like it a lot. It creates a feeling of tension, restlessness, suspense, even an air of mystery. My favourite part is the glissando scale played quickly up and down. It's awesome. What? Heal, aid, shift, heal. Okay, I think I should have a look at my spells, and I don't have to delete them yet. Revive. Okay, I've got 3 outer essences. I don't need so many. I can delete some. Refresh, enhance. Ooh. Now, if I had an enhance that had any enchantments, really, then I might go for it. I'll leave it for now, because I think it might be quite rare. Okay, I'll get rid of Quicken. Quicken would be good for war, maybe? Maybe not. Analyze, no, freeze. Heal a random party member. Joker's quite good. Shift. Okay, one of these rages. Get rid of this one. Death. Tsunami. Okay, we'll get rid of one of the tsunamis. So Shell is health, Buff is strength, Spark is intelligence, Speed, haste, Body boost would be growth. Correct? Oh! Oops. Okay, I had to click show for that comment because YouTube automatically blocked it. I think if I made you a moderator or something, then you could post all the links you wanted. Okay, so, right. I'm still going this way. Oh, and I'm increasing the encounter rate. Boost his growth. Okay. Right. Let's see if I can collect a few Chronofacts before I get there. Okay. I got to mute my phone. That's what I was doing. Okay. I won't go any higher. I'll just go to the left and down. Just collect a few. I think this isn't going to be my last. This isn't going to be the last trip to this base. There we go. I really like Chaos. I think it's one of my favourite spells. Got an archer. That was kind of stupid. I shouldn't have healed with Whitney, because she would have had a moment to hit the archer. Yeah, that was quite fast. Which is why the increased encounter rate will do me good. I really like how much thought and balancing went into this game. So I've not only got to consider being strong enough to get to the base, but I need to remember to have enough Chronofacts to get to the. Well, if I'm exploring the base, then it's doubly difficult. But even now, I need enough Chronofacts in order to get the key. Oh, that's what I didn't check. I don't know if I can. Yeah, yes, I did. It's on a different YouTube channel, and I think I actually took it down. So this is when I was teaching back in England. I was planning to teach, and I had a teacher training course. And I was quite worried about what is the guidance, what are the guidelines for having an online kind of face, this thing, and I was quite worried. And back then I wasn't actually sharing my face though, it was just my voice, because I didn't really have a camera, and I was a bit shy. Ogre, oh dear. But it had my voice, and it was kind of my identity. I mean, it's not difficult to put. Yes, yeah, anyway, so I had loads of things up there. I gave them all to... Oh, V11 downloaded them. Oh, I should have done the other one. Oi. Okay. I need to train some more. That's okay though. Yeah, anyway, so I took them down, but before I took them down, V11 collected them all. It's a shame that I did take them down. That first lull one, I think, I really liked it. Okay. So, I want to know if I can equip out here. Can I equip? Yes, I can. So I can... So, for example, Inner Demon does not have to be here. I can choose something else for outside, such as Grind. Yeah? Fantastic. Okay, let's keep going. How would I explain the difference between Lull 1 and 2 for Ella? Okay. So the biggest difference is Lull 1 only had one character. You were the mate. There was only one character. And that's that. Some things were fairly similar, like kind of the idea of exploring somewhere. Back there was an island, I think. Here, it's kind of like a canyon, really. Lull 1, Level Up Land 1 also had different terrains. So it had like a beach area, a grassy area, and swamps and lava and things like that. And so that was another thing you had to have in mind. The mechanics of how it worked. So here, that I have these spells, and that they kind of... that there's this blue meter, the mana meter, or magic meter. And then there's this white meter. That wasn't there. That wasn't in this previous one. There was a 1 meter for how often you can attack, and that just grew. And then spells were sort of accumulated, and you kept them, so you could end up like okay. So I should maybe tell Ella about the very unfortunate eagle. So there was like an animal, an enemy in the game called Eagle. So the eagle was an eagle, and it was a quite formidable foe at the beginning, and I'm sure the eagle scared quite a few players right from the beginning. There was one infamous, let's say, Lithuanian train enthusiast who wasn't impressed. He wasn't best pleased with the eagle. I mean, the eagle defeated him, and he decided that that was a fault in the game as opposed to simply being just an enemy. Anyway, so by the end of the game, after I'd completed it, after I'd slain the dragon, and I was just the most powerful being on the island, I was curious. My mind explored new horizons, and my curiosity took me down the route of finding out what is the ceiling for magical prowess. How many spells could I accumulate? And so I went about this mission with the help of V11. I went about this mission. I went to find the single enemy that offered the most spells per extraction, so the highest chance of actually extracting something, and that happened to be the eagle. And then I sat there for hours. Over the course of multiple streams, I sat there just extracting. There's footage of this. It's all been codified, let's say. It's all been recorded. Hours and hours and hours, and I thought that the ceiling was 1,000 because it seemed logical. It seemed okay. So I'm used to games where there is an artificial ceiling, because we played V11, and I know Final Fantasy very well. So Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8. V11 also played the earlier ones a lot more than I did, I think. And later ones, for that matter. I only played a few, and I stuck to them. And Yeah, so in Final Fantasy, 2 hours. Okay, it was only 2 hours? Felt like more. Anyway, uh, so for Final Fantasy 8, for example, the maximum number of spells you can accumulate, because also it was also important to figure that Final Fantasy 8 has a limited amount of spells, whereas the other ones have this kind of system where you have, okay, it's not like this, it's actually different, but you have like a mana bar that depletes the more spells you use. Anyway, the point is, the in Final Fantasy VIII, the maximum is 100. And there are some actually some interesting limits to what can be done in Final Fantasy VIII. So the maximum damage that you can deal is 64,000, I think, and that's with, or 65,000, and that's with one of the summons, Eden. And the reason it's 65,000 and not something else, for example, is because there's like a hard limit of 65,000, 65536. 65,000, 65536, 65,536 numbers in like a piece of data or something. I think that's it's like a 16-bit limitation or something along those lines. I'm familiar with this because when I make design levels for a game called Delta Force Black Hawk Down, which was released in 2003, that has all of its measurements. It doesn't have, like, say for example, I place an object here and I want to place it half a meter above. I don't change the value by 500 or by like 500 or 50 for 50 centimeters. I change it by 32768, I think. If I want to change it by a quarter of a meter, I have to change it by 16192. And that's not me doing the maths, that's simply me remembering the digits, if they are correct. Yes, there is a cheek reference to the eagle. So if I go to the bestiary, I think it's the hawk. There we go. Legend has it that there is a bird somewhere with the power of 1,000 strikes. That bird is not this one. I'm proud. I'm really proud that I've been immortalized a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. I really like the duck. Because this is just bonkers, this description. But Velocity 11 made an album called The Eclectic Duck, I think. I think it's on... oh, what service is it going to be? I can't remember what the service is called. Is it SoundCloud? Or Bandcamp or something? One of those, I think. Anyway. What is up with all these lines here? I think I may have gone too far. I'm kind of lost right now. It's on Bandcamp, yeah. Okay. Considering I'm a bit weak, what I think I might do is I'll go to my characters and I'll see if... So boost is what I need. We've got mind boost. You like the description for Goblin? Let's have a look. In the next stream, I'll make sure that I've got the setting for ultra low latency so that I can see what you're writing as I play, as opposed to having to wait 10 seconds or however long it is. So bestiary goblin. Where is the goblin? Never underestimate their size. Although that would be pretty hard anyway since they're so small. I've forgotten loads of these. I'm not gonna read them all one by one. I'll limit myself to maybe 3 per stream. So we've had a look at duck, we had a look at hawk. I don't think I read the duck out, I'll read it out. In search of their eclectic friend, the nocturnal fisherman guided them towards the kite, and by travelling too far downstream, has found themselves as an uninvited guest. Answers on a postcard. So I do not know. So yeah, 3 per stream. That's going to be the limit. Okay. Yeah, so I know I'm too weak for the next one, so it doesn't really matter that I'm lost. I will simply level up. Level up land. I'll level up a bit while collecting quad artifacts. I'm not very good at paying attention while I'm talking. Okay, the archer I think might do us in. Yeah, we're done for. We've been scuppered. 1,455. Well, well, well. Okay. Remove the nearest enemy from battle. Pyro Strike, Sandstorm, Aerostrike. These are some bad spells, jeez. Okay, what I might do... I'm checking to see how many boost Outer Essence. So this is Warren. Outer Essence... I don't need Escape, I don't think, since I'm Oh! I deleted it. Did I save just then? Did I save? Can you tell me if I saved? Aha, the references different tracks in the album. I can't remember. It's been 2 years, I think, since I looked. No, 1 year since... No, 2 years. Jeez. Time's flying. Mech. Mech? Anyway, so... Can somebody tell me if I loaded? If I saved, sorry, when I last warped. So I'll just keep everything. So Warren only has one. What I want is boosts. So Pyrostrike, no, Outer Essence. I'll select that for now. About the mech enemy. Oh. Well, you're gonna have to wait until next stream, I'm afraid. Okay, I didn't save, so I'll just continue. Okay, boost. Oh, Pyroblast has 2. Okay, so I'll stick to those 2. Here we have loads, okay. So Recover doesn't have any boost whatsoever. So I'll get rid of that. And I think I'll add Revive. Yeah, I'll add Revive. Soul Boost. Okay, that's good. Mind Boost is here with Quake. Extract I like. Revive. Might get rid of Regenerate. That was Soul Boost, so if I can get... Yes, Joker. Oh, maybe instead of Revive... Oh, no. I can only have 2 red ones. Okay. That's a very good one. And Chaos is quite good as well. Okay, I'll leave it as is. And Blake. Blake can have 4 demonic and 2 angelic. Okay. So we've got 1 boost. We have no boosts here, so we'll get rid of that. When is the next stream? Don't know. I don't know. I might make a Discord. And I'll post the information there. But I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Quicken, maybe? Yeah, I think Quicken. Freeze all enemies for 4 seconds. So we've got 2 here. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'll save. And off we go. Oops. By the way, if you can hear the sounds of the attack, so wait for a warren, that kind of thing. Those Velocity all made herself, and they all match the character's weapon. So this is like a, so he's swiping an axe, and Blake, when she, I think it's a she, I don't know, I call Blake a she, I think. Blake, when she swipes her sword, is something along those lines. Also, those spell sounds were all made by the 11. They went from some sort of bank. Okay. Maybe I'll go down here and collect these. Yes, I will. The first game has some really quirky and weird enemy behaviors. Oh yeah, that's another big difference. The enemies are really... Yeah, so you only fight one enemy at a time. Yes, you only fight one enemy at a time. And this enemy is... yeah, has weird behaviors. So for example, I don't feel too concerned about sharing this. So the eagle, for example, is one of the first enemies that you come across. So if you play the game, this will help you. A bit of information that the Lithuanian train enthusiast didn't have. And that is... the eagle attacks like really fast, so it will deplete your shield and your health really quickly until you attack it for the first time. So after you attack for the first time, the damage that you sustain from the eagle slows down, which makes the fight a lot easier. For example, if you're extracting 1,000 strikes. But even then, I think if I had... I need to explain the Lich. I think you'll need to explain the Lich. I've forgotten. Yeah, I've forgotten. I think some of these... I might do some cleaning up a bit. Or maybe not. Some of these flags aren't really necessary here. I'm not sure why They might have been from before I made my parts. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of this archer first. So the Lich and Null one is... Ah, yes, he moves the cursor. Oh, wow. I must have blocked that from my memory. So when you're selecting a spell from the menu, and say you're moving down or something, the Lich will affect your cursor. Yeah. I think I downloaded Level Up Land 1 for free. I don't think I paid for it. I had a lot of... That game had value for money. Well, of course it was free, but I think I played it a lot. I really enjoyed it. But I don't think... Ah, there were the challenge modes. There was a challenge mode, for example, the horde mode, which every step you take, you come across an enemy. Oh. And there were other ones as well. Like, was there one where your shield doesn't increase? Or something along those lines? Your shield is always 500? I can't remember. But there are many... There were many... there are reasons for me to return to Level Up Land 1. Maybe after I finish Level Up Land 2. I can go back. Okay. That's mean. That's wizard's chess, said Ron in Harry Potter 1. The battery mode is when the shield does... Aha, that's it. The shield doesn't recover after battle. Okay. That would, to be fair, if you turn the shield off, or if you turned the shield increasing off, that would be... defeat the purpose of Enhance. By the way, is it kind of annoying at all? Is it annoying at all that after a certain point in the game... Okay, maybe I shouldn't reveal too much. I won't reveal too much. Don't worry, I didn't say anything. Okay. I will... Just looking at how much time I have. I'm thinking maybe 20 more minutes. 19 minutes. So when my clock reaches 21:45, I'll call it a day. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, that worked. Got him. Okay, so... Well, am I number 11? No, I'm on number 8. Where is number 8? No, I don't have enough kilometers to go there. Focus times 1.3% focus. What is focus? I don't know. Okay. So 8. This is where I was going. Let's go for it. Oh, I need to change my... Oh dear. This is going to be a tough battle. Extract really wasn't the play here. My current thing with Level Up Plan 3 is to design the spells in regards to the numbers. Wow, this fight was easier than I thought it would be. What do you mean by design the spells in regards to the numbers? Don't quite understand. Okay, 2 aliens and a druid. Glorb. Ooh. Nice. I know you said it's weird that revive... Yes! That's a revive healing as well. No, I think it's a good thing. The revive and heals the party. I don't know why I used extract. I shouldn't use extract. Like power and accuracy and all that. Okay, will I die? Hopefully Glorb won't kill me. I'm so close. Glorb, no! No! Glorb! Oh dear. Okay. We walk. Pyroblast? Okay, let me read this. Design the spells in regards to numbers like power and accuracy and all that. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant that's like that's what you're focusing on overall with the entire thing, but that's what you mean you're doing right now. Okay, that's good. Okay. Right. I can keep going. I wonder where would be a good place to train. Well, 3 will have more spells than 2. Okay, and knowing you, they're all going to have... They're not going to be any wasted spells, or it's not going to be... I don't know how to describe it. But okay, here's an example. A complaint with a different game, completely different game, different genre, is Battlefield 4. That there are... Let's say there are 100 weapons in the game that you can choose from. Well... the 100 weapons are pointless if they're basically all the same, or if you have like 10 weapons which are exactly the same in behavior, and the only way they differ is the part of the screen that is occupied by them. So, and that's something I'm not concerned about, because I'm pretty sure if you've made it, it will be... The spells will all be different and interesting and useful. See, the monolith, it's a cool reference from my favourite film, but it's 0 XP, it's just a waste of time. Okay. Archer, Seagull, Velociraptor. Okay, grind is pointless. I think grind does less damage than normal attack. And this is why we have escape, so we don't have to fight the monolith every time. I know what you mean, I've been good with making spells that aren't just the same but better, yeah. So I like the difference between... Well, to be fair, in Final Fantasy there is a difference between Blizzard and Blizzara, for example, which is just the next stage up. Oh no, sorry, in Final Fantasy 8 there is no difference really, but in Final Fantasy 7, Bolt and Bolt 2, for example, Bolt 2 takes up more, uses more MP, I think. That's the difference. Whereas in Level Up Land 1 and Level Up Land 2, the next level up, so here we have Aero Strike and Aero Blast. Well, Aero Strike is power 100, accuracy 100, so it'll always strike. Whereas Blast is power 200, but accuracy is lessened a little bit. Anyway, You know what? I'm just going to go in. I'm going to give it a go. Even sometimes it was worth using, for example, Strike in Level Up Land 1, then as opposed to Blast, if you know that the enemy has low health and you want to save up your blasts. Here maybe it's less important, but in Level Up Land 2 it's maybe less important. Okay. Are we ready? I'm probably not going to make it. I got impatient. And this is my reward. Oh, we've almost got the ogre. But he got us. Okay, I need to start deleting some spells, I think. Acquisition rate. Aha, the acquisition rate goes down the more spells we have, I think. So both these sandstorms are rubbish. This inner demon is... I don't want it. Shift, I don't want. Chaos, I don't want this one because I've got this one and it's slightly better. Quake, I don't want. Explode, I don't want. Freeze, no. Poison. Quicken, no, it's already got one. Escape, which one of these? They're both pretty bad. I've got 4 arrow strikes. Okay. Extra growth from the time warp has helped, but you blitzed the last couple of dungeons, now the game is catching up to you, yeah. Pyro strike, I'll get rid of it. I have this arrow strike, which is good enough. Extract. Recover. Heal. I had so many heals, I didn't even notice. Okay. So that's that. Let me save, just in case I mess something up. Delete. Tsunami. I'll keep it. This Inferno I'll get rid of though. Rage. I'll keep that. Damage to the nearest enemy and the user. I'll get rid of that. Inner demon, remove. Okay, death is pretty cool, I'll keep it. Remove, I'll get rid of. Inner demon, I'll get rid of. Twist. Shift. Joker, I'll keep. Quake, get rid of. Freeze. Oh dear, have I done something wrong? Inner demon. I think I got rid of Inner demon mostly because it's a... Hang on, let me check. So let's have a look. Inner demon. So what I'm looking at here is that it doesn't have boost at all. I think that's why I got rid of it. Power per target 70 if indoors, 20 if outdoors. Anyway, so what did I get rid of? I got rid of Inferno. Rage. No, I got rid of that. Remove. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of... No, I'll keep it. Death, I'll keep. Twist, I got rid of. Shift, I got rid of. Joker. I'll get rid of because it's Whitney. Quake. I'm not fond of Quake. Freeze. Analyze. Escape. Drained. Aerostrike. Okay, now enhance. Give each enemy an additional 100% to their experience value. Okay. Refresh. You're iffy on Quake. Yeah. I like how Quake will affect the druid differently, just depending on how, depending on whether he's given himself float or he's flying. I have 2 revives. One is useless. Generate, restore all. Okay. If I'm using revive, I'll get rid of restore all. It's also not got the things that I want. Nor does recover, and I've got 4 heals. The last one is good. No, I'll get rid of it. Okay, one more. So, heal. Something I might not have noticed, okay. Heal all. Okay, that's annoying, I want to go from this way. Tornado, I'll keep. Tsunami will remove. The druid makes enemies float, but it doesn't work on monoliths. Is there a reason in the lore as to why that's the case? Drain. Drain's quite good. I should use it. Aid. Heal the user's allies. Aha. So Aid's better than Revive, but of course it doesn't revive. Outer Essence is good. Outer Essence is bloody good. Oh, just that monolith is stuck in the ground. Okay. Have you seen 2001: A Space Odyssey V11? Recover. I'll keep 8 and I'll keep those. Yes. Oh, great against the boss. Okay. That makes sense because you're outside. You haven't seen it. Well, monoliths feature heavily in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Some might call them a central theme. Okay, so I wonder how much time it took to make this game to come up with all these spells. What's the what the most difficult part was? Okay, I'll let. Oops. Okay. Oh dear, the archer's at the back. Let's get some chaoses in. Ooh, nice. Okay, We've got him. We've got him. Okay, we're on the beach. I think there was a spell sandstorm. That was good on the beach. A lot of the difficult stuff was little technical stuff. I'm curious. Could you give an example? Uh-oh. Octo strike. Okay, the next time I warp, I'm going to have to finish. So what I'll do is I'll collect the rest of these chronometers. Sandstorm is inner demon, but for sand, yeah. I figured. Stuff like making sure things move and all that. Well, you used Game Maker, if I'm not mistaken. And I recall a very long time ago, I dabbled in Game Maker when I was still at school. I can't remember what version it was. And I was impressed with myself that I got the character to move. However, like, you have to do everything when you design the game. So for example, when I move down here, for example, in this game, let me just get out this fight and I'll tell you what I mean. Okay, when I move my character down by holding the down button, the down arrow, and I press up at the same time, sometimes it will just cancel out and your character will stand still. Some games are like that. Some games are such that they'll just do what the last thing was. So for example, what does it do here? Okay, so this game is an example. I'm pressing two keys at once now. This game is an example of the two directions cancelling each other out. And I'm sure if I was to go down and I press right, it will stop. But when I made my horrendous demo in Game Maker, and I went down and then I pressed up, my character kept moving down, but he was moonwalking as the animation played him going up. Just bonkers. So you really have to pay attention and do everything. I currently have a version, or it's Unreal Engine 4, but it's specifically for a game in which I'm making a tutorial for how to make levels. But that engine is really, really advanced. That engine is really, really advanced, but it's also accessible for idiots like me, people who have no experience in game making. And I was able to follow a kind of a rough tutorial. Well, it was a good tutorial. It was very rough around the edges, and I think it was designed by experts for experts as opposed to for idiots, for noobs. But I was able to follow a tutorial and create something else perfectly playable. So I'm quite proud of myself. What I'd really like to do is learn how to use Unity, and I would like to experiment. I have, well, in my mind I've got plenty of ideas for stories and things. Plenty of ideas for stories and things. And Some of them take the form of games and the ideas for games. I think, generally speaking, a big difference between V11 and me is that when I think games, I often think about the characters and the kind of atmosphere, the feeling that I have while playing. Whereas I think for V11, it's often the mechanics of how things work. Although you do also have V11, you do also have a soft spot. No, you also have an appreciation for music. So I know from watching your top 500 games, I think it was called, series, and I think you also mentioned it before, just in passing, that in Final Fantasy VIII, at the beginning, you can walk around the Balam Garden, the military academy where you start off, and there was a training center. And because your disc was broken and you could only stay within the training center, the music that plays in the training center is very, very kind of dear to you, or that it's full of nostalgia. Well, I have the same for Final Fantasy VII and Mako Reactor. And when I hear the Mako Reactor, I'm kind of transported back to when I was a kid and I had a Final Fantasy VII disc, and it was broken, and I could only get as far as the Scorpion boss, the one that you were told to attack him with his tail up, and if you do that, you'll sustain more damage. So anyway. Poor duck. Poor duck. Why don't I stream my experiments? Huh? What experiments? Yeah, you were borrowing your friend's copy that crashed when you left Balam Garden. Yeah. See, I had a hand-me-down copy of Final Fantasy VII. My older brothers played Final Fantasy VII, and of course I was too young. And to be in their defense, I was too young. I literally would have just walked around in circles at that point. It was at the same time that my brothers didn't allow me to play Pokemon, their Pokemon Blue. My brothers got a Game Boy Color between them, and they played Pokemon Blue. And I really wanted to play, but I would have overwritten their save. And so I cried, probably. I can't really remember, but I must have been very upset. And eventually my dad bought me my own Game Boy Color. And how stupid it was that instead of getting Pokemon Red, so that we could have traded Pokemon, I had no idea. I had no idea anything. I was just too young. Literally, I was too young, I think. So anyway, I asked for exactly the same game. So we both had Pokemon Blue, which didn't make sense with hindsight, but oh well. Actually, something I was thinking of streaming was a very strange fan-made game called Pokemon Super Eevee Edition. Have you heard of Pokemon Super Eevee Edition? Any of you? So Level Up Land 1 has, I think, 28 spells. LOL 2 has 44 and LOL 3 will have 48. Aha, Unity experiments. Yeah, when I install Unity and I start experimenting, I would do that. I'm looking for Chronofax. Here they are. Yeah, I'll stream it. It would be interesting, actually. Lull 3 spells will also have more variety than Lull 2, and there's other things beyond beyond spells that add more mechanics. Will there be things such as equipment and things? Never heard of Super Eevee Edition. Yeah, Super Eevee Edition is really weird. It's... how can I describe it? I've got it. I can play it. Maybe I'll play it at some point. Okay. I think before V11 is confused beyond all belief, Ella is my wife. And maybe someday we'll get her to play Level Up Land 1. Or 2. I think 2's more forgiving than 1 is. So yeah, I hope you're not too confused, but that should explain something. Yes, Ella plays Final Fantasy on the piano fantastically. Not alone. It's very good. Equipment will exist, except not really, but equipment is a thing. Ooh, hi Fran's wife. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't quite sure when to slip it in. I thought we had a random viewer, yeah. You also thought, back when I first streamed Level Up Land 1, you also thought that I was some random person. Ah, because then that's... yeah, so that's when I created the ECMA YouTube account, which didn't have the Fran at the beginning. And I thought that was obvious enough because Mule called me Fran. He didn't call me anything else. Mule called me Fran, and I thought that was obvious that if there's somebody ECMA, because I think when I was watching Mule's streams for the first time on YouTube, back on YouTube, my account name was this one, Fran ECMA. Yeah, anyway, so back when I first started streaming Level Up Land 1, you thought I was just a complete randomer who started streaming. Yeah, until I mentioned... aha. Yeah. I'm sure that might have been actually quite creepy. And I'm sorry I didn't... I know, I kind of thought you knew. And when I was talking to you, I think you were in the comments that entire time. When I was talking to you during those streams, I thought you knew that it was me. But then again, those were the early days of Mule's streams. Speaking of which, do you still watch Mule streams from time to time? Because, to be honest, I'm quite... I wouldn't say bad about it. It's not like an obligation. But whenever I have... well, sometimes I have a moment, I'll go on for about 10 minutes, but sadly, I often have other things that I need to do. Okay, we're out of chronometers, so let's warp. I think we leveled up quite a few things. I don't know, I'm not too fond of Twitch. Twitch seems... a lot of really poor spells, to be honest. Oh, that's a good one, but no boost at all. It's not that good. It's a strange feeling to hear Phrenic next door and then on the screen. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of spells. Regenerate is quite good. Okay, I'll delete the bad spells before I end. I'll get rid of that. I'll keep Arterescence. Aqua Strike I'll get rid of. Aqua Blast. drain. I'm going to keep escape. I'll have to let you in on the weird maths behind enchantment rates. Quickened, quake, chaos, chaos. Warren doesn't need chaos, I don't think. Joker would be good, I think, for Warren. But I would like one that's a little better. Shift, grind, tornado. I'll get rid of tornado. Okay, Whitney. It's one bad heal. Refresh. Aqua Blast I can get rid of. Getting lull 3 motivation. Good. I'm really glad. Well, to be honest, back when I was still living in England, there were other reasons why. We had good internet and I could have streamed, but I don't know, I think I was quite down. No, don't think I would have had the... I was quite shy, I wouldn't have had the motivation to stream so much. And then when I came over to Poland, we had quite a bad internet connection that didn't handle uploads at all. It was like 0.5 megabits per second upload, which is poor. I think, no, okay, 0.5 is a bit of an exaggeration. I think it was 1 megabit per second upload. And that was bad on the basis that... Okay, I'll keep all those. That was bad on the basis that if if Ella was using the internet at the same time, for example, I would have half of that, essentially. Extract. That Power Strike's quite good. Quicken. Okay, I think I'm ready to save. That's just the name of the soundtracks. I don't think I have Level Up Land 1 saved anywhere. Is it in the cloud? Online storage? No, I don't have it saved. I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you Pokemon Eevee Edition just for a moment. Just the menu screen so you can see. So, save. I've saved. I can exit now. Quit. And I found Super Eevee Edition just completely by chance. So game capture, let's grab this. Okay, can you see? Okay, it's quite noisy. Okay. Why can't you see it? Game capture. I'm sure you can hear the Find Your Way playing, but I can't seem to share. Okay, that's not it. This is really annoying. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to get this to work. For some reason, it's not working. Okay, maybe I'll do something else. Okay, so if I share I'll share the entire display. You'll see this for a moment. Okay, can you see? This is Pokemon Eevee Edition. Okay, I'll just put this here so you can see. Yeah, this is Pokemon Eevee Edition. Super Eevee Edition. This was made by yeah, the Rayonac. I don't know who it is. Okay. So I'll just quickly start a new game and I'll show you. Dream Module. I think these guys make their own game. They've made their own game. I don't know. But I'm sure you'll recognize the Final Fantasy music. And I don't know, I think it's a cute game. So of course this is missing now. So this game is just supposed to be creepy, I think. That's the kind of the impression I get. Oh, come on. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of status. Hang on, there's anyway, I'll maybe I'll show you a battle actually. That's what I'll do. I'll show what a battle looks like. So they've changed. It's not really like Pokemon. It's just turn-based. This Tetra element changes Eevee into the 3 evolutions in the middle of a fight, and I think that's kind of the whole point of this entire game. Anyway, that's that. That's what I wanted to show you. So, thank you for watching. It's good to be back. And yeah, I'll let you know. Both of you know. Ella will obviously know, but I'll let you know when the next stream is. So, bye bye. Have a good evening and Happy New Year.